few things which I need to technically work on. But before that, what we are currently working on, I would say no. I can just say, can we update? Okay, so one of the thing I definitely need is the chat overlay. We can launch it. Because now we are on, you know, this Twitch thing. For that we need this thing and sessions. Where is our favorite app? Here. And what else do we need? Yeah, we have someone, guys. How is the audio? Is it good? I was just figuring some things out and I don't know how good the quality of the audio is, so let me know if it's working fine. We definitely need to change our thumbnail. It's not looking so great, so what we can do is we can just play. Prithviraj, hello man, welcome. Oh, sorry, this is not our vibe. Okay, I want to play this song. Let's see if it, even if it's get copyright, I'm okay with that. It's good. Thank you, Prithviraj. First of all, like, I have to look into it in a weird position. I think today while recording the new video, I have messed up some locations here. Yeah, now good. Where were we? So let me know how is this song? Are you liking this song? We'll play this one. So this is my today's favorite song. I've been listening it on loop. So yeah, let's see. Shrikar Bharadwaj. Hey, hello bro. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Let's move this here. Fair stream health. Okay, that's fine. Cool. We go to post handle. But before this, I just need to change the title. One thing which I'm... Did you see the Nvidia stock crash? Oh yeah, I did. So people are speculating, or maybe it's the thing, DeepSeek caused that. And the funny thing is, DeepSeek is catching up on mainstream since like last 2 days. And in this stream, we were ahead of its time. We were exploring DeepSeek back in like 10 days or 9 days back when it was not so mainstream. So guys, this stream, the best tech stream out there, which keeps up with the latest news, and all the people who hang out here are already know what's going to happen. But we didn't monetize that. We should have shorted some Nvidia stocks. We didn't do anything like that, right? Yeah, I need to change the thumbnail a little bit, or title. So what we can update the title. What can we say? One would be wait, coding my SaaS. That's fine. But what should be the other part? DeepSeek R1 in cursor. Yeah, I think this is good. And this we can say software, because this is really working, guys. Someone gave me this idea and I'm really loving it. Game software. What is this? Okay, let's say DeepSeek R1 cursor. So this is a good title which people would want to come in. And another is in this one, I want to change it to, yeah, this is good. Save. So yeah, we are good on the title side. Let's make it more reachable so more devs can have access to your stream. How? Give me some ideas, Prithviraj. That's a good way, or definitely we want that, but how? The question is how. Today, without wasting much time, let's start with our task number one. And today, I'm pretty happy again. The video was published, little bit of dev work was done, and overall, how much work did we do today? 3 hours and 19 minutes already done. 2 hours we will do here. It's a good session. 4 hour plus, I call it a really good day. What about you guys? What do you say? When do you say like your day was productive? Is it in terms of hours, or is it just any simple task which you were planning to finish that got finished? What's your threshold? I call it a good day when I do deep work for almost like 4 hours. That's a very good day for me. Rishabh, hi, welcome back to the stream. So the gang is assembling on a Tuesday. How was your Tuesday, guys? I know Mondays can be brutal. For some people, Mondays are like super chill, productive. For some people, Mondays are like really bad. I am one of those people who really like Mondays because mostly I plan everything for that day and take a little bit of chill in terms of work wise. And Tuesdays are some of the most productive days for me. I do a lot of work on this day because now the tone of the whole week is set and I have like tasks on my plate and I can just jump right ahead doing them. Rishabh, I'd say my days are going good. Awesome, Rishabh. That's really great. Semester break going on, and so now I'm able to code daily 3 hours minimum. Cool. That's great. Amazing. Streams might be harder to reach mass audience. Maybe you should create the videos about the trending text like using or performance testing of DeepSeek. That's a good idea. One of the video which I'm planning this week is again, let me know if it's a good idea or not. Wait, Harshit, there is music playing. Is it playing too slow? Wait, let me increase. Let me know if the audio is fine now. So yeah, Prithviraj, I was saying, okay, all of you guys, like, let me know. I'm planning to make a video, which is I'll use O1, Claude, and DeepSeek, 3 models, and I'll create a dashboard. But I will create with all these 3, and we'll see which one performed, which one took the least time. So maybe I'll like run a timer of 25 minutes, and in 25 minutes, which model can reach how far. Prompts will be kind of similar. So this way we will have like a good idea of which one performed well. Let me know like if anything I can add or remove on that. So this is one of the video which I'm planning this week. Harshit, music. Yeah, okay, Harshit, I think it's good now. Shrikar, is that focus time includes your full-time job? Shrikar, I'm not working on any full-time job right now. This is my full-time job is like building my own things, working on my own apps which are live in production. So fixing the bugs, adding features, marketing a little bit, also like making this video today. I published this video, so that I included in the focus time. Hind, yo. Moderators are here, guys. How's your day been? How is going? Harshit, now good. Cool. Prithviraj, that will be really interesting. Nice. Yeah, I'll make that video. Because I'm also excited to know. So yesterday I was working on this problem on this project and O1 performed the best, guys. Like O1 gave one of the solution which was completely out of the box, and Claude 1, DeepSeek were like roaming around on the, like they were just talking about the same problem and not fixing it. Whereas O1 came with its arsenal of logics and said, no, you are doing this wrong. You should replace it with this new, preview, like video, template. And that's what I did. And then now the syncing happened after that. Shrikar, great. DeepSeek is crazy. Yeah, DeepSeek. I think DeepSeek is gone so crazy that now my this DeepSeek is not answering properly. It's saying like we are having like trouble with our servers. It's so yeah, everyone like, because I think it's on the top charts as well in US. DeepSeek is like the #1 app in App Store. So yeah, things have gone crazy with DeepSeek. And if anyone who is new here, guys, DeepSeek became mainstream in last 2-3 days, but we were in this stream, we're talking about it like 10 days back. So yeah, we are ahead of the mass. Shubham, hello Shubham, welcome back, man. Arbaz, Jan month is just a trailer. My new year resolution is starts from one. Yes, Arbaz, that's good. Whenever you feel you're ready, just start that day. Days and numbers are just man-made thing, man. Shubham, after a long time. Oh, where were you? How is it going on your side? O1 versus DeepSeek ho jaye ek video. Yeah, Hind, I'm thinking Claude, O1 and DeepSeek, all three. All three in our arsenal and see which one wins. But as a indie hacker's perspective, right? That would be a new twist to the video. Not the core benchmark which everyone is doing. Prithviraj, make me see which one is best for devs. Maybe see. Yes. That will be the arc of that video. Like which one is best for development purpose with a real world problem solving, which we will make. Snap, is this a React project? Yes, Snap. Welcome to the stream. I think you're new here. This is a React project. Guys, let me know if the song becomes boring to you guys, because I've been listening it since like morning today. So yeah. Nothing, just end Sam. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, end Sams could be tough in terms of preparation and all. What are you making right now? Aman Gupta, I am working on this SaaS app. If Vivek is here, he might scold me again that I have not done that task. So this is a post handle app, which is a web app, a SaaS, which helps you schedule your short form content for Instagram and YouTube. And this is the timeline preview which we are working on. So yesterday I did a little bit of syncing where the video is working fine. Today we will add more functionality to that. Would be great. Awesome. Arbaz, sir, what are you doing in this video? Yeah, Arbaz, I just explained. I think that's helpful. Vivek, simple, small problem, Claude 3.5, big DeepSeek. Yeah, kind of. Like sometimes I feel like DeepSeek also, like, again, this is a very, like, for me, I cannot just go to DeepSeek immediately. I feel sometimes Claude gives right answer. Sometimes, I don't know. So what my flow of AI is, do everything with Claude. If it's stuck, ask with DeepSeek. If DeepSeek is not doing, ask to O1. Why I'm using DeepSeek before O1? Because DeepSeek is cheaper. So yeah, that's the only reason. Otherwise, just go to O1. I think O1 is still OG, guys. Like yesterday in a real world problem, O1 solved one problem for me, which DeepSeek and Claude were unable to. Sagar Kun, Punjabi music. I like to put like a this mellow vibe. So yeah, I also like copyright, with Hindi, Bollywood, or even Punjabi music. Arbaz, sir, what are you doing in this video? Yeah, Arbaz, I think I just explained. Making this web app, adding the timeline feature. What's that timer are you using? Wow, again, timer is so famous, guys. This timer is a Pomodoro app, which I'm using. So I think we have some new people. Guys, are you new? How did you find out about this channel? Because this Pomodoro timer, this is very famous here. This is called Sessions Pomodoro. If anybody wants to get it, can just Google Pomodoro Session. It's a Mac app. Prithvi, 17 watching. Let's go. 19 now. Wow. Guys, how did you find out about this channel? I'm so interested to know. Snap. Yes, I am new here. Thanks. Oh, Snap. Welcome, man. I hope you stick here. Stick around. Play yesterday's playlist. I'll have to find it out. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think this song is becoming boring to you guys. Let me play the second version. Let's see how it is. Amit. Hey, Amit. Welcome back, man. How's it going? What are you working on today? Is this single page? This is like a full SaaS web app with multiple pages. And it's really a tough battle. I'm so excited for the video. Yeah, let's see, guys. I'm also excited. Are you spending $100 plus a month for all models? No, not at all. So I only pay for ChatGPT right now, $20, because for the advanced voice mode, which I cannot get from the APIs, and I do use it a lot. Apart from that, most of the things I'm using with the Jan app, I have like API access. So, and yeah, sorry, I also pay for Cursor. And this month I also started paying for $10 for windsurf. Okay, I see. So maybe I'm reaching to that $100 a month thing, but still I'm at like $50. So I'm paying $50 a month right now, but I'll reduce it. So I'll not be continuing with windsurf again. Tough choice, but because Cursor enabled DeepSeek, so I'll be sticking to Cursor. Gonna watch your room tour video after this live. Oh, thank you, Hind. Do let me know, please comment and let me know how did you find it, like anything which can be improved there, what you like, what you did not like. Rishabh, shit, wish it was a Windows app. Rishabh, I think there is an app called Focus in Windows which works really well. Sagar, I want to make an AI agent. Any suggestion about the idea? I also want to make an AI agent, and I'm going to maybe live stream or make a proper video about it, because I'm reading a lot about it. Yesterday was also, I was going through the documents, today also. So yeah, it's going to happen anytime this week or next week. So I'll talk about it in a couple of future streams. Snap, I was watching about DeepSeek. This video got recommended. Oh wow, this is being recommended on DeepSeek. Nice. Thank you, Snap. Sagar Kun. Aman, just wandering on YouTube and I found one video which I don't remember right now, and suddenly I followed you. Thank you, Aman. Thank you so much. I hope you like it here. Israr, hello Israr. So all the mods are here. How are you guys doing? Sagar Kun, which documents for AI agent? So Sagar, I'm going through LangChain and Crew AI, and I was reading a lot about like which one is best. So I have used LangChain like 1 year back with GPT-3, but back then it was not that great. So I am using LangChain for one of my project, which is called AI Sidekick. It's not open for public, but it's like I use it for my internal. So this is one of my project, which was to make agents marketplace, and it uses LangChain and in the backend. But I saw like Crew AI website is very like kind of what we can say hip or new in design, and the documents are very neatly made with proper like title and everything. In LangChain sometimes it's so overwhelming. There's like so much happening. With Crew, I feel like it's a little bit more structured. That was my initial understanding, but while reading more in Reddit, I found out like Crew AI becomes like irritating once you start really going deeper into it. So let's see. I'll just experiment with Crew AI first, because LangChain I already know, and will make my own finding, which I can share with you guys. Israr, been exploring FPV drone and got a website where we can check if it's allowed to fly, sharing in the Discord. Allowed to fly? I think it's allowed to fly. I mean, yeah, you need some some pilot license now, something like that, but I don't have it. Don't tell to the police. But my advice is like never fly near any area which is like this Air Force area. Never fly near airports or in public places. Open areas where nobody's there, it's okay to fly. And I think that's, nobody cares if you're flying just in your local visibility, and these big places are not around like airport or Air Force area. Aman Gupta, what's your thought on the Tray editor? They provided Claude and GPT-4 free. So Aman, we did one stream where we were just exploring Tray. I think it's a good start. I don't think they will keep it free. It's just a marketing gimmick. For now, they are providing it free. It will be heavily priced after all, but like obviously they cannot just pay from their pocket for a while. Right now it's free, and also in feature wise it's lacking a lot. It's not even close to where Windsurf and Cursor are right now. That's what we found out. Can you show us a demo of AI Sidekick? I'm really curious. So Prithviraj, it doesn't do anything. So if you go here, I use its backend on my apps. It's kind of my centralized API backend. So I can show you. So this is the dashboard. So if I can just start chatting. I can install any agent. So let's say I want to install a blog helper. So the idea was to integrate more tools, give more tools to these agent. Okay, invalid token exception. Something bad happened. Okay, maybe let's ignore it for a while. Let's go here. Hey, your session expired. What? This is embarrassing. Wait. Hey, your session expired. Or maybe, okay, maybe this account is not allowed to chat. Let's see. It should definitely work. Yeah, here we are. Yeah. So the idea was I enabled like a long-term memory in it. So if I enable this long-term memory switch and I give any document, any huge document, it goes into like a vector database. I can retrieve that, talk to it, and we can have a chat. Plus I can create new agent. I can install any agent. The idea was like I can add, like for an agent, I can give it more tools. So like Slack, Discord, and then it can use it while talking to me. So, and another thing was, again, maybe I'm just rushing on this information. So there are these API keys. I created a whole API dashboard for it where I can use this. For example, like if I have an AI shot, I can copy this API key, use the ID of an agent and call the API. So for example, that agent can send notification to Discord. I don't have to do anything. I can just use that API, give the ID of that agent and say, send a notification on Discord that I will be live at this time. So I don't have to do anything. The agent knows how to connect to Discord. It can send a message. Similarly, I can connect like multiple services and the agent can do this. This was the grand idea of this app. But for now, I'm just using it as one of the backend to centralize my API calls for my AI. Yeah. Shrikar, Llama Index. I think Llama Index is, I have not like, in that experiment where I was reading about it, I saw mostly QA LangChain, people are talking about it. And there was another thing which was, you know, this Microsoft's AI agent, GitHub. So this also came, yeah, AutoGen. So this also came a lot in my research, and it has like, you know, 38,000 stars. So yeah, let's see. Maybe Llama Index also. Thank you, Shrikar. Aman, is Stray free similar to VS Code? Snap, yes, Stray is free right now. Completely free. Just download it. Just note like it's a Chinese ID. I would not trust it with my code. If you are okay with it, it's fine. Aman, yes. Okay. Arbaz, sir, is there any way to use local LLM in Node.js application? What do you mean by local LLM? Like you want to host your LLM locally on your server and call it via your Node.js app. If that's what you want, it is possible, but not the powerful LLMs which currently we have like ChatGPT 4o or Claude. These cannot perform that well. DeepSeek you can host, but the cost will be so huge. Yeah, but yeah, it's possible. Guys, we have 23 people. Wow. How did you guys found out about this channel, guys? I'm really interested to know now. Let me run a poll. Like ChatGPT 4o. Okay, let me run a. I want to run a poll. Start a poll. How did you found this stream? Already subscribed. Recommended to me. Browsing YouTube. Others. Yeah. UI is different. Okay. I live near airport, so I can't fly. Yeah, one of the crazy thing is recently, you know, so DJI has this integration in their own software where if you start flying near an airport, it's a red zone. It will not even like take off. But in their latest update, they have removed that restriction. Now they just show you a dialog that you are flying in a restricted zone, so you should not. That's it. You can bypass that immediately. And I think that's a very stupid thing because there are people who are kind of not so smart and they might just ignore it and start flying. And that could be very problematic, you know. Drones near an airport, it's a big no-no. Did you see browser use? It just got YC bagged. Oh, is it? I saw browser use, and even I was using or talking about stagehand yesterday. Browser use. I think it's similar to stagehand only, right? Yeah, it's using Playwright, so obviously. So another one which I have like tested, which I found very interesting, is the stagehand. Maybe we can see stagehand versus browser use. What we have written, browser use. Stagehand browser use. Okay. Yeah, someone has written this. Some good repos I found is this. Curious if there is any off-the-shelf tool online for doing browser use with login for agents. That is if I need an account. Okay, this is something else. But I think it's the same thing. Browser use, stagehand, all of them are trying to use the existing API of Puppeteer and Playwright and making a upper layer which can interact with AI, and AI can then interact with the website. Very interesting. Wow, we have the max, guys. So confetti time. We have the maximum viewers today. And welcome everyone. I hope you like it here. Varun. Hi man. Hi Varun. There is a proper website where you can check the areas you can fly in. Check Discord I shared. Oh, okay. General. It's by DGC, right? So obviously you can't fly near the borders. That's obvious. And oh, this is a lot of restriction around Mumbai, man. Wow. Mumbai has like a crazy restriction. What's in Goa? So Goa, I know, like near Debulim you can't. So I live near Panjim. It's also like a pretty red zone to me. It's a lot of restrictions here as well. But in this area you can't. This is a Vasco airport, and I think in the north there is Mopa, so you can't even fly there. I don't know. They have not enabled it yet. Or is it here? No. Mopa is somewhere here. Nice. It's a very good website. Thank you, Srar. Dundun, yo, what's up, man? How is it going? 29 watching. Yeah, how many are there now? 28 were there. 20. Okay. 8 people didn't like it. I have noticed a pattern. The views spike the day you publish a video. Interesting. Is it? So should I publish a video every day? I can't do that. 0 degree coder. I'm late. What's up, bhaiya? 0 degree, nothing much. We are just chatting about different tools, AI, all the crazy stuff which is happening. Arbaz, LLM like Olama open source model. So Olama, you can, Olama is not a open source model. It's Llama. Olama, I think, is an app which helps you run it locally. So you can, but there are multiple variants of Llama. I am pretty sure the heaviest model you can't, because it will need so much RAM. Again, it depends what your use case is. If you are okay to spend that much money, you can rent a huge kind of a data center where you can run a Llama on it and get an API which can interact. Otherwise, get a very small Llama which can run in a 4GB or 8GB RAM. It will not be very smart. Like, it can do very basic hello hi operations, not much. But yeah, you can technically run it. I am currently running like the DeepSeek's 14 billion parameter version locally on my system with LM Studio, and it can make a website in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So yeah, pretty good. Congrats, we have crossed 33. I think I was late. Yeah, we are back to 19. But yeah, very interesting. We made a huge leap in viewers today. Stagehand is too costly. Oh, is it? For me, I didn't try it for a very long time. I just tested few operations and it was doing it. Or maybe I didn't check how much dollars were there on my Claude API. Yeah, next time I'll have a I'll look into it, how costly it is. But is it browser use, like is cheaper than it? But how? Is it using some efficient calling? Or maybe this is a good idea for a video. Test both stage and browser use. Thank you, Abhishek. You gave me another idea for the next week. 30 viewers. Wow. Okay, we are back to 25. Crazy, guys. We are going crazy today. Israr 30. Kartike Verma. Hey Divyanshu, I love your content and the consistent spirit of posting cool videos. Thank you, Kartike. I really appreciate that, man. Sagar, cost of living in Goa. It's okay. It's like any other big city. It's not that big of a city, but still the cost is pretty decent. Can't complain. You gotta see all the sunsets near the beaches, so it's fine. You pay the price for it a little bit, but it's not that much, man. Like compared to, like, I have lived in Delhi, I have lived in Bangalore, I've lived in Dehradun, and here in Goa, I think all these big cities, similar prices at some tier. Kartike, by the way, what do you use for editing videos? Kartike, I use this Final Cut Pro. It's by Apple. DaVinci or Adobe Premiere Pro. I want to move to DaVinci. I have been, like, someone gifted me the keys as well, so I have like the pro version. But again, it's some. I'm a bit lazy. I don't want to like learn the DaVinci again from fresh. I'm so quick on Final Cut now. I know all the shortcuts and everything, so it becomes faster for me to edit. So that's why I'm just reluctant to move to DaVinci at this point. Dun, I'm doing absolutely fine. How was your day? My day was pretty good, man. Pretty productive day. Israr, I found a really cool Discord community here. People building drones, RC planes, RC cars. Very fascinating. Oh, nice. Let me know. Like, I can also join. I'm interested in making my own these RC planes as a hobby, but not. So I have so many hobbies now, but this natural phenomena of 24 hours is stopping me to explore all of them. Varun Bora, I turned on notification for your videos. Thank you, Varun. That's so sweet, man. That's so like this motivates me to do more of this. Wireframe, able to run DeepSeek R17B on Olama with 1 GTX 660 6GB VRAM. Nice. I think how much? 1 GTX 660. Very nice, man. I think this is a pretty decent graphic card with 6GB of VRAM. Yeah, I think let me know, like, how is the performance, because with 14B I found out it can do basic HTML, CSS and JavaScript, but if you go a little bit more, like give it more complex logics to build, it just fails there. But I like it. It still thinks at that level. It's very small compared to the huge 690 billion parameter one, which is on their website. Abhishek, browser use is still not good enough. Lack many features like proxy, etc. Okay. It's interesting too. I might deep dive into them, like browser use or stagehand. But to me, they practically currently they don't solve any problem because they are so slow. And there is no way they can be fast because, well, they depend on, every action depends on a call which takes an image and sends to the AI, and then AI tells it where to click. It will always be this slow. So any task which is really you want to eliminate from your site, I think except for that, it's not good for anything else. But yeah, for someone who just want to quickly automate something and forget about it, it's fine. And I would still prefer to write a very basic script which can run quickly and do these things for me. Snap, do you think AI will replace mid-level developers? I can't even make it fix my 500 plus line of CSS or make it even a solid answer about a select component. So I think it can replace a mid-level developer in, like, for example, like, you know, now DeepSeek has shown the world how is it possible to train a crazy model with so minimum resources. So they have open sourced the whole architecture, how they did it. And with this, now in next 3-4 months, we will see a huge advancement on these models like Claude. I think internally they already have a Claude 4 or 5 version, which they are not releasing. Similarly, OpenAI is going to release O3, and now the performance will improve exponentially, to be honest. Like what the performance of O1 is right now, it will be double or triple in next 6 months. So think of it in that time, in 6 months or 1 year, they will be so crazy. Like no problem will, there will be no problem which they cannot fix. That's what I think. And at that level, you will not, they will be competing with like mid-level developers. But the on the bright side, the thing is they cannot do everything by their own. They are good at solving logical problems, but still they need some kind of guidance. And for that guidance, the engineers come into play, which will just guide them. Like, you know, there are the shepherds which are in the, like if in Australia, if you're going they're grazing in the garden, you have the shepherd has to give direction to the goats where to go. And these AI agents are similar. Like they will go anywhere. You as an engineer will have to guide it, be a shepherd. And that's what the job of an engineer would be. Computers were once only for mathematicians, researchers, and engineers, but today everyone has one in their pocket. Yeah, that's true. And that's why we have this huge demand for software now. And that is the reason why this software engineering just boomed, because the demand was so high, but the development was in scarcity. And now that's the reason I think AI was developed so quickly, so that this demand can be fulfilled. And now we are coming to a point where demand and scarcity will be like balanced out. So it will not be so lucrative for engineers anymore, like software engineers. How will AI be in common people's life? As it is right now, like everything which humans do not like to work on will be taken care by AI. Cool, bro. Thanks a lot for addressing my queries. You're welcome, man. Wow, so many questions, man. Like if we have like more than 50 people, I don't think I'll be able to work on anything. I'm also thinking about this problem. I'll share it on the Discord. Yeah, again, a plug for our Discord channel, guys. Whoever is new here and want to just get in touch with what's going on in the world of AI, all the cool tricks and tips around how to develop with AI, we do share on that Discord channel. So yeah, please follow us on our Discord. You won't regret it. And what can one who is slightly tech inclined can learn something about AI? Like people who can make registry edits in Windows by following articles and videos but don't know how to code. You mean like how can that kind of a person learn about AI if he doesn't know to code? I don't think code will be a moat in future, that big of a moat. Like if someone is tech inclined, those kind of people will be able to make any kind of app by talking to AI. Hey Vishnu, how are you doing, man? Vishnu is my product manager. He will scold me now that I'm spending time here chatting, not working on a project. Vishnu. Okay, man. I think I have crossed the limit of this board. I'll go on this. What is here? Do you think scripts are going to be able to keep up with AI adaptive programming? Like how everything became an app? Don't you think everything might become AI? Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, so currently we will also figure out, this was one way of interacting with software, right? The apps. Earlier it was web apps. Now it's now it's like mobile apps or any kind of app. Now we are also trying some audio modules where you just talk and get your queries. And similarly with AI, we'll have to figure out a different kind of interface where we can do the work much quicker, because we might not even have to click, type, or do all these things. AI can take care of all this. But yeah, you're right. Like we'll have a new kind of interface, but nobody knows what that interface would look like. Everyone is trying to figure it out. Someone say chat would be that interface. I do not believe that. Chat is very slow. It might solve few use cases, cannot solve all the use cases. Varun Bora, Divyanshu, what is your thought? Why India not joining in this AI? If it join, we see some more competition. Varun, that's a very good question, man. I think India is not joining this AI race because well, we are figuring out our own. Yesterday in our stream, someone was saying this. quick delivery startups are at the pinnacle of tech in India, and we are trying to solve logistics first. We have that as our bigger problem here. Uh, but yeah, I mean, DeepSeek has released their whole documentation how they trained so with so less resources, and I'm pretty sure, I'm very bullish on this. Within next 6 months or a year, India will have its own like a O1 level LLM with like language related, uh, like local, regional, local language LLMs, because that's what we need if we want to grow as in this AI economy. English LLMs are already like at par with DeepSeek and all. So yeah, that's what I think. Giri, DeepSeek to the world, kyun hila dala? It's honestly an amazing and scary at the same time. That's true, man. Like I'm so fast. I am going through their architecture a little bit. Like I'm so noob to understand what they did, but they hired crazy quant engineers, and they had like this restriction that they cannot get the latest graphic cards from Nvidia. But then they found out a quick way that they changed the CPU architecture to make it possible and cheaper. So yeah, man, like crazy engineering effort, and China like aced in this. I was watching one meme. I really loved it. Like in the top, like Iron Man is making this suit in a cave, and below, like someone is shouting, "Why OpenAI team is shouting, why can't we make like DeepSeek?" He made it in a cave, and that Iron Man was like DeepSeek engineers. That was a very nice meme. Tell about the current state of your project. Vishnu, I'm sorry, man. Today I'm just talking on this chat. I haven't got time. We have a lot more new members here. So yeah, it's getting very interesting, guys. Very nice questions. Everyone is pouring in. Current market is for the one who can fake it till they make it. Tell them you are senior. I don't even have 2 years of experience working as the only developer here. They think I'm a senior. Yeah, true. I mean, this is so true, man. Like if you say you are a senior, I mean, how can they figure it out? Because most of the work everyone is doing with AI, the coding work, which is like in product managers world, is the critical engineering work. So yeah, everybody's senior now with AI. Wireframe. It seems to lack confidence on the 8B model, probably needs optimized prompting. It was able to create Python script that worked for data analysis. It failed for 24 KPIs, but worked for 6 KPIs. 8B model is like, again, very small model. I don't think it can perform any good work. Wireframe, I would be interested to know what is something you are like, what is the core reason you want to make it local? Is it some sort of a app where you want to bundle this a small model so it can run without any API cost? Damn, 28 views. Yeah, today we are gaining some popularity, guys. There will be one when the internet will be filled with things that we can't even recognize what's real and not. Then there will be a great reset. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in a while, there will be so much AI generated content. Like we will want to have some real humans interactions, and the internet will become like a spam field, right? How our SMS box is now. Like nobody sends SMS because it's a place where you only get spams and company messages. That's what internet will be. So people will have their own nooks and corners where real humans hang out. Yeah. Snap, we are so busy with 10 minutes delivery. That's true, man. We want logistics figured out first. Yul Adams, do you think AI will come up with new human language that are faster at exchanging ideas and more complex information? They can. So recently in this Stargate announcement, I was really like, that was a very interesting insight to me. They said like I think he's the CEO of Oracle right now. I don't know his name. He said like AI will be able to, once like it will become a little bit advanced, so you can give your blood and it will figure out from your blood sample that you have cancer or not. And once it figures it out, it will synthesize a new vaccine just for you, because that's the problem with cancer. Every person has a different type of cancer and body chemistry. So it needs a vaccine dedicated to built for you. if we give this task to a human, they can take years, versus if you give it to an AI, it can do it in half an hour, and then everyone can get this cancer vaccine, to be honest. So I'm looking for this kind of future with AI. We peaked at quick commerce. Yes. But yeah, I'm still bullish on India, man. Like, we can do great. We will do great. We'll soon have our own LLM that we can use, but with a tax, of course. GST. Every query will have a GST added on the token GST. Dun. In next month, we'll have 2 minutes delivery directly through here. Yeah, with drones, this is possible. Amit, there is a Sutra AI, but it seems not perfect yet. I saw this somewhere. But yeah, I mean, you guys know, like, Krutrim was released by this Ola founder, and technically it was a rapper earlier. I don't know what's the status now. Varun, I want to say DeepSeek understand Indian local language better than AI model. I try my mother tongue Telugu. Oh, is it? Wow, this is interesting. I haven't tried Hindi with it, so maybe I'll try it with Hindi. OpenAI doesn't do that great if you continue for a long time. And yeah, that's the problem. I gave it to my mom, and she didn't like it because the reply was coming in very like a tutti frutti Hindi, you know. I think there will be a new job opportunity, AI detective. They'll be specialized in finding if something is done by AI. It's a very tough task. Like, I think there are still some tools, and a lot of companies are building around this, if it's human or AI, because this will be a problem, or it might not be, because everyone will think of everything created will be AI first, and then you'll have to give some sort of a proof. No, it's a human created thing. Yeah, but again, I don't know how it's possible to differentiate between a digital thing if it's created by AI or human. Even now, I cannot, until I read like a long paragraph, I cannot tell if it's a human related on. Vishnu, next great project should a place with no AI, like internet just before ChatGPT release. Yeah, but you can't keep it, like, either you'll have to keep it very private, so nobody knows about it, so well, there will be no people. But if you keep it public, then AI forces will join there. That's a great startup idea. AI may can 10x our economic development, maybe more. Yeah, that's true. LLM is not part of my production workflow, just trying to speed up manual scripting tasks and keep old hardware in use. It is just on a local Proxmox cluster in my home lab. Oh wow, interesting, man. So it's just for your local use. Yeah, I think then the 8B thing makes sense. I don't think you need it to code or something. I'm also planning to make like a small Raspberry Pi local LLM for me. I'm thinking like which can just do very basic things like move left, move right based on what I say, and it should be quick. Divyanshu, my cousin, started his CS degree last year. It's scary for a lot of upcoming graduates. You have to be the best. The current average and above average coders will not be needed, I fear. Yes, man, that's the reality. Like, earlier the demand was high and resources were limited, but now resources and demand is getting equal, so things are becoming a little bit shaky. Next will be Div AI for coding and stuff. Divyanshu personal assistant. Yeah, I need that. Record broken, 36 watching. Oh wow, Prithviraj, that's crazy. Let's play some confetti. Oh, I played on a wrong. Record broken, guys. People still go to college for studying computers. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we have a lot of new people. Welcome everyone. And what happened to our poll? How many are new? Open panel. 19% recommended. Nice. 43 votes. Crazy. Okay, should we work on something? But let me just change the music, guys. I know it must be a little bit irritating at this point. It's repeating. How is it, this music? It's good, right? Zuma. Hello Zuma. How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Yeah, whoever recommended Llama, thank you, man. I'll look into this Llama Index. Okay, let's start on our small little app away from all the noise of AI. But obviously AI will help us build it. Where are we? Coding. Let's do how much now? 20, right? So let's do for 30 maybe. Yesterday stream I saw someone with the last name. Who's that? Vishnu. Oh, Vishnu. I think it should be Shivanshu. He's my brother. We are having some big level talks today. We are having crazy talks. My mind is like on rogue. I'm from a non-tech background, learning ML and data science. Oh, someone subscribed. When they started with linear algebra, I didn't understand a single thing. Can you suggest where to learn about basics of ML? I mean, if you want to go to that core of ML, you will have to go through that math of linear algebra and all. To be honest, I am not a machine learning engineer and I haven't done that core like learning. I mostly develop on the very outer layer of it, which is very abstract, and on the API layer. So if you want to go into like data science and machine learning, I mean, like, you will definitely need to learn algebra, linear algebra. That's the foundation of all these models. So yeah, I would suggest watch on YouTube, follow some people who are talking about it, and maybe take some course on Udemy. That's what I would do if I want to go that route. Yeah, it was Shivanshu. Tell about him. Tell about him what? Like, he's my brother. he makes he's also a content creator. He makes a lot more cinematic content around traveling, and he keeps traveling, man. So you can go check out his YouTube channel as well if you guys are interested. And he's the one who did all the camera setup for me. Like, that's how, like, if you like the color correction and everything, he's my teacher on these things. Where are we? What we were doing? Okay, let's drop this video. So play pauses is still not working. What can we do? It's working on this layer, right? That's cool. Now we can go to close all. We can just go to studio section, and then we can go to timeline, and then we would need a remotion preview. So one needs to be very good in maths in order to learn ML and deep learning. I mean, yeah, if you want to go to that core level, you need to, in my opinion. Like, if you want to build your own algorithms, how to train, for example, like how these DeepSeek engineers, I'm pretty sure they are pretty crazy nerds in maths. You know, the paper, when I was reading it, it was going above my head. It was that core technical. I was taking help from ChatGPT, like explain what did they do exactly in simple layman's words. Not labeled. What's all this? What's all this? This is my code, and this is what we are talking about. Not labeled, libbed. Welcome to the stream though. Lag gaye bhai. Studies my 12th like 8 years ago. Wow, you have done your 12th 8 years ago. So you must be, what are you doing right now, Gojo? What, like, are you working in any company or something, or studying? We got so many people today. Yeah, I'm like as surprised as you guys are. I don't know. I'm a bit happy as well. Like, people are finding out this channel, our little corner of where we talk about tech. Atharv, yo, hello everyone. Yes, hello guys, hello. GG ho gaya. Overa, hello man. How are you doing? Gojo, you should join our Discord, man. You seems like a interesting guy. Not lived. Are you coding like your own AI model? No, I'm not coding my model. I'm using an AI model to code my app. Okay, where were we? Let's do. I was working in like very low profile since I have done only BBA, so I thought let's try something more interesting. Zyada interesting. I mean, this would be my feeling, man. If I move to go like learn all the core quant level stuff at this time. Himanshu, hey Himanshu, welcome. Himanshu is also my brother, guys. Himanshu and Shivanshu. How do you decide an idea is worth building? Example, post handle. Did you figure out some feature that you might introduce any existing product, or found out some customer with particular need? So Sam, this is a very nice question, very interesting also. So what I generally, so this is one of my problem. I already have an app which is called Auto AI Reels, and that helps user create reels, AI shorts and reels from mobile app. Now I got some users feedback from it, like they want a bigger version where they can edit and trim that from the timeline. And I also thought they also need a feature where they can post it on multiple platforms using just without downloading the video. Currently they have to go through multiple manual steps before publishing it out. So they want to make it very seamless, like automated system where they give an idea to the app and then app can handle everything else for them, scheduling and everything. So from there I got it, like validated it while talking to these customers, plus it was one of my pain point, and that's how I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Like once I have this, I can market all my upcoming apps with it. Because now blogs and everything is gone at this AI time, and short form content is still a bit relevant. For how long it is, I don't know, but yeah, it is right now. Not leaved. What app? Not leaved. This is post handle, not live yet. If you make an account, it will not do anything. We are like, I'm making it in these streams mostly. The day I work on different things, in the evening I sit and work for like half an hour or 1 hour on this thing. Snap mere hue ko aur mare. Gojo, you should join our Discord, man. Amit, have you checked the new Postman AI agent? It's look very cool. Oh, Postman released a new AI agent. Nice. Postman AI agent. Yeah, I need to check that, man. It's an AI agent builder. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like we are saying India is not doing anything, but see, Postman is an Indian company. So yeah, doing crazy things on AI now. I don't know. Okay, so it has a like a builder for workflows. It makes sense because Postman has a huge collection of all these APIs, and I mean, it makes sense to add a workflow builder there. So now agents can get access to the API responses and can make their own workflow. Very interesting. Thank you, Amit, for sharing this. Vedant, hi Divyanshu. Hi Vedant, how are you doing, man? Dun, you brothers having interesting names, lol. Yeah, my parents were being creative, man. गोजो अच्छा खासा डेटा एनालिटिक्स ज्वाइन करा था भाई पोस्ट टू गो फॉर डेटा साइंस अब जहाँ भगवान उत्कर्ष हाय दिव्यांशु हाय उत्कर्ष हाउ आर यू डूइंग मैन भगवान अभी यही से पूछ गए डिस्कॉर्ड लिंक यहीं खेर कर लेते हैं भाई एमएल का तो जी जी yeah, Discord link is there, Gojo, on top. Divyanshu, do you follow news? Nowadays, even politicians from South India talking about AI city, and for that the government putting some budgets. I don't follow like the mass core news. Mostly I live in my own bubble of all these AI and tech things. But yeah, it's again, man, politicians talking about AI. They might have seen some hashtags with AI, and now they just AI city. The name says it's a scam. It's similar to how smart cities are. Yeah, Panjim, where I live, it's like a nominated smart city of India, and well. Udit Sharma, are you using DeepSeek? Udit, sometimes I do here on Cursor. So DeepSeek is like my, in old Ramayana, you have to have like Brahmastra. So DeepSeek and O1 are like Brahmastra. I don't use it on small battles. Small battles are with Claude. For bigger battles, we go for DeepSeek and O1. Wow, we have been talking since 1 hour, man. This is crazy. Wow, we still have 32 people. 61 votes. We have a lot more new people, guys. Almost 50% of people are new today. That's very interesting. Another thing I'm noticing is this restream. It's very poor on showing the chat. It's not real time. It's taking its sweet time. Maybe their webhooks are so slow. Let's not get political or the viewers will spike beyond. Yeah. No, man. I'm a politically neutral person. Gojo, the course also includes generative AI. I don't know about that. Does AI learning also needs core mathematics? So Gojo, I mean, like, I have not done maths since my college, man. And even while I was making a game, the max maths I wanted there was learning like projectiles, because in my game you have to throw something which needs to go in a proper physics. But I think now there are much abstract layers. Even you don't have to, you can just write throw projectile, give some angle and it will do everything. So maths is like hidden now with these API abstract layers, where poor developers like me work. It's on this upper layer. We don't go looking behind the curtains what's happening. The curtains are handled by much smarter people who are like data scientists and engineers working behind the scene. And so yeah, we just ride on top of these guys. Not top of like we ride on the work which they have done. The waves we ride. Yeah. So I don't think you need to be a mathematician to like just learn AI. But you need to know, for example, like what I understood is learning about what neural networks are, basics of it. It made it easier for me to learn like how these fundamentals of these models are working, and it made me think in a different way. And it helped me to cure a little bit of FOMO which I was having, like everything will be gone in like next year. So I understood the fundamental is not that crazy, like it will not become like human anytime soon. So yeah, for more information leads to, you know what they say, more information leads to you becoming more aware. I have been using Claude for the most times. Yeah, same man. I use Claude mostly for everything. Varun, Tray versus Cursor. Cursor, 100%. Tray might be in next few versions it can compete with Cursor. But for now, Cursor and Windsurf, whatever is your taste. For me, it's Cursor because of a little bit more features compared to Windsurf. But Tray is not even close, man, right now. It's free for a while because they want to reach a large developer base. So they might be doing this geo strategy of giving it free for a while, and then they will start charging for it because they can't. It's not sustainable for them to pay for all the APIs. Should I try Owen? You can. Again, as I said, Claude is for small battles, bigger battles with Owen and DeepSeek. Udit, I haven't got DeepSeek. Let me update. Oh yeah, latest version has. If you go to the settings, models, you can click check mark on this DeepSeek R1. It will be then start showing. You saw Red Magic 10 Pro, cool phone. No man, I haven't seen. I stopped watching phones now from last 2 years. All of them look almost same. I mean, like I have a 2-year-old iPhone and I don't even look at what's coming now because it does everything good. Photo, video, everything is really good. Battery. So yeah, I don't look at phones anymore. You use DeepSeek R1 or V1? R1. R1 I think is the latest one. So yeah. So you just have to be good at coding. Not necessarily. Just good at like tinkering with AI. Be good at like mostly I mean like still I struggle with a lot of architectural decisions which AI cannot give properly. So AI is again kind of an assistant at this point. Coding can be done by it, but not 100% rely on their what they put out. So you'll have to be the guardian of it, the AI at this point. As front-end developer, I have to use a lot of maths for animations. Seriously? Wow, this is crazy. I think R is for reasoning and V is for... I don't know, man. 0x4447. Hello, man. Gojo. What's your work? And ride on top of these guys a bit, says bhai. I knew it. It was coming, man. I gave this punchline. I gave the setup for this punchline. So yeah, I would take it. Vishnu, sir, I believe you should be working by now. Vishnu, I'm really sorry, man. See, the conversation happening so nice. Vishnu is my product manager, guys. He keeps me on track. Vishnu, salary काटते हैं भाई आज की. Snap, what all tools do you use for animations? Do you create them custom? Yeah, Israr is like a crazy front-end engineer, guys. Like he makes everything with CSS, Framer, Motion, GSAP, and custom too. Crazy, man. I have done some GSAP, but never had to use maths. Try building an eyes that follows your mouse cursor. Wow, you guys are doing so crazy things, man. The max animations I think I added was a bouncy text in one of my apps. Gojo, I like your setup though, looks very comfy. Thank you, Gojo. Snap, yeah, that might require maths. Guys, I just want to make Gojo a little bit comfortable. Why you guys is caring with all the maths and all? Framer is a really good landing page builder. I mean, like there are two framers, Vishnu. One is a framer web, like a builder, and there is Framer Motion, which is a very cool animation library. And I think they both are built by Framer website builder versus Framer Motion. I'm pretty sure they both are built by the same team. Is it not Motion Dev? It's not. Maybe it's not. Oh, it is, yes. Framer is like the sponsor of this library. So the name was Motion for React, but then I think Framer might have sponsored it. They changed it to Framer Motion, maybe. We meet again. How are you? Hey Kachidre, welcome back, man. Nice to see you again. Israr, check resource channel on Discord. What is the new resource we have? Here's how to create an eyes that follow mouse. Oh wow, this is some maths, man. Delta, radians, pi. So yeah, nice. Hey iBot, hey iBot, welcome back, man. Nice to see you here. How's it going? Going pretty chill. Today we have a lot more new people, and I haven't like done anything in my project, just chatting. I'm liking it here. Hey iBot, oh crap, he's here. Why? Why, Vishnu? No, I'm comfortable. I've already accepted my fate. I'm chilling. कोर्स ले लिया है तो वो उधर शेट्टी की लाइन याद आ रही है, कर लेंगे अब भाई जैसे भी है. रोहित कुमार, hi Rohit. 31 watching, let's go. Yeah man, today we have pretty 39 views. Oh yeah, we reached at some point, we reached at 39, we peaked at 39. Maybe the name DeepSeek is like very famous right now, and maybe YouTube is recommending it. Interesting. One person's misery, another person's luck. I mean, like misery for OpenAI team, DeepSeek. In my bucket, I add a Chrome extension to replace some LinkedIn AI features, like I'm good fit like features. Varun, I did not get this. Can you please send this message again? Bucket, yeah, please. I'm not sure what you're asking here. Man, even I haven't done anything and I have boss to report. Hudson Borges Brito, what plan for you have of Cursor? Hudson, I am on, it's the basic plan, $20 one monthly. Hint, my father watching news about DeepSeek, though he doesn't understand anything. Oh, it's in news also. Wow. Hudson, what plan do you have for Cursor? Okay, I think 3 days ago, live is reaching out. DeepSeek keyword is like high right now. Yeah, I think that's the core reason for this large number and user base due to like DeepSeek. So I should just change it to DeepSeek, man. People would not see like it is a clickbait. So guys, we are coding with DeepSeek model in Cursor, which we are doing for last 10 days. मैं तो खुद शॉक में था, YouTube ने पढ़े लिखे लोगों की स्ट्रीम खोजो मैन. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. No, man, I have to do this. Shivanshu, hello. Look at the watching. Shivanshu, welcome back, man. And yeah, we got a lot of viewers, and you are late. People were asking about you, and I just told them that they should check your content as well. You are the OG color grading guy. Harshit, Trump is also talking about DeepSeek. DeepSeek. I think so 2 trillion of the market cap was down in US because of DeepSeek. That's what I heard. DeepSeek replace me. The server is busy. Please try again later. Yes, this is the message which I got today when I was trying DeepSeek. Not in their API though, on their web app. Hudson, do you have or use any other tools like V0 or Lovable or Tempo Labs? Hudson, I extensively use V0 and Bolt New. I have also started using Lovable these days. I feel like Bolt New and Lovable are giving a better design, like aesthetically, compared to V0. V0 I use for like dashboard creations. It works good for that because V0's default library is shared CN. So I think it gives the similar kind of designs. Tempo Labs I haven't tried. I don't even know about Tempo Labs. So yeah, thank you for this, man. I'll check out Tempo Labs. How's your experience with Tempo Labs? Raj, sir, what is the size of your monitor? Raj, I have just released a brand new fresh video like telling everything about both the monitors. So yeah, maybe please check it out. AI bot. I just built a resume parser and job finder app using Claude and Cursor in like 30 minutes, maybe. Lol. Coding and lead code is dead. I mean, that's a bold statement. It's dead. But yeah, basic apps, you don't need to pay for these things. Like paying for, these to-do list apps or invoice making apps, PDF reader apps. I don't think these kind of apps needs to be paid for now. You can just quickly go and write a prompt and the whole app will be ready for you, custom to your use case. So, but still you need a very extensive or a big flow. Then you will need a team who can build designs, then features. You need a very creative workflows there. If the project becomes huge, you definitely need a lot of like coding and problem solving, which AI as of now cannot do. There are so many people now. Wow. Now, interesting. Yes, Nvidia stocks dropped by 16%, which is around 500 billion. Crazy, man. I mean, we were talking about DeepSeek 10 days back, so we should have shorted Nvidia and we would have made so much money. We were ahead of the time, guys. I asked Claude to give me instruction to put in Cursor and explain the app, and it gave the instruction, copy pasted them into Cursor. I saw one graph today on Twitter. Someone showed it, like the graph goes up, like your development with AI goes up when you keep building the app, and suddenly at some point it drops to 0, where you will need a human to be involved if you are not very good at like development, because then there is a threshold after that, like AI is unable to help you, and then again the productivity goes up once the human is involved in the loop. And I find it very interesting. That's what my experience has been so far as well. You cannot 100% rely on these AI apps if they become a little bit complicated. GG, it's ready. But yeah, very nice, man. Like you're building your own apps. Israr, by the way, while watching setup video, I realized we have same monitor. Also, which monitor lamp you using? How much that cost? Monitor lamp, you mean the one with the ambient light? This one is I think Busus something like, and it's like 3500 monitor lamp. Why am I on a US Amazon.com? Yeah, this one, Basis. So I have this one. It's nice. It has a very nice connector on the back. Yeah. Varun, future jobs like full stack developer with Gen AI. Yes, for a while. Hudson, Tempo Labs is more close to Figma design, so you can work closer to product manager with it. Interesting. Yeah, from the website also I find that it's kind of like the tagline is built React apps 10x faster with AI, and also backed by Vicom. Pricing GPT Sonnet 500,000 free daily tokens. Wow, looks pretty interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll try it. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing this. AI bot. I can see a future where we have our phones filled with our own custom apps tailored to our needs. That's the future. Yeah, that's true. Or maybe a completely different interface. We don't even need phones once like AI is capable of doing everything. Snap, aren't models trained with publicly available data? Is this even legal? Legality is a rules are for those who follow them. Yeah, it depends. If we go into the proper legality of it, it's not. But again, you can't technically figure it out. Any information which is out there can be read by humans, but there was no law. You can't train. Now there are multiple laws coming out. It's a gray area. That light on your 24-inch monitor, right? Yes. It's the same. Besus. Lead code is not that. It's been asked in most of the interviews. I mean, the core reason why companies ask for lead code is it's not to see how good of a coder you are. It's mostly how much prepared you are, and mostly like analytical skills, to check analytical skill of a candidate. Because if you can solve the hard lead code problems, and that means you have put some good amount of time learning those problems, and you have trained your these brain to solve these kind of problems, and how quickly you solve them in a very pressured situation. That also shows how good of a developer you are. Like this is technically why people ask for these lead code problems. It's not to check how good of a developer you are. Okay. Yeah, not yet, but here in US there is a small shift. They are asking more of application based or experience based questions rather than lead code straight. Still 1 out of 3 rounds is lead code. Yeah. So I mean, lead code is, again, it's like the aptitude of engineer, like software engineers. Aptitude in every interview except for like engineering interviews. For example, if I'm giving an interview for being a manager in some bank, they have these aptitude questions, right? Just to see how quickly I can solve these aptitude questions. Lead code, I mean, like it's kind of similar. I recently interviewed for Palantir. Oh wow, crazy. Palantir is, I think, number 1 or number 2 software engineering like wishlist company. They pay so huge amount. I don't know now, but back when I was talking to one of my friend, failed miserably though. Oh yeah, it's very tough. But yeah, all the best, man. Keep giving interviews, and would love to know your experience in this market, how it is. It helps me to like give some replies to some of the questions here, like how the market is doing. Rohit, you at least have to understand what AI has written for you, otherwise it's just technical debt, in my opinion. Yes, that's true. Like we should know. So for me, AI is like a junior engineer who I can guide, and it can write for me, and later on I can review the code, and if I am okay with what it has written. I cannot 100% just blindly accept what it is doing. I was I think few weeks back I was checking in Twitter, someone hired a engineer from Bangladesh, or I don't know, somewhere, and he was very cheap, so they hired him in their team. He wrote some React hook and they pushed it to production, and their Firebase bill for the last month was $50. And the next morning when they woke up, or I think on the weekend, on Monday when they went to the office, they saw their bill was $100,000 or $90,000, because they wrote a bug which was recursively calling the read or something in the Firebase, which can happen sometimes. And so they just went crazy and they just wrote a message or email to Google to help them out. And after 1 week or so, it was so viral on Twitter, Google then gave them like benefit of doubt. It's okay, they removed their charges and their account was back to normal. So anything which, if so, coding is like that. Like you cannot 100% rely on a third person. You definitely need a human loop to understand what it is doing, because there are like these kind of consequences can happen where it will be, if it's a local app which is running on your system, what worse it can do, right? It can just crash. But if it is a server which is like, again, API calls and AI calls are happening, you cannot rely 100% and just close your eyes. I don't understand how someone would say coding and lead code is dead and still apply for jobs. Kachidere has a point there. Israr, damn, 80 votes on the poll. Oh wow, who is winning? Okay, 50% of the people are new here. Very nice. Use effect is such a mess. Angular is so simple. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I haven't worked with Angular. For me also, like, I'm not a big fan of these hooks when they were introduced. I come from that old age of when they were like these class-based components. You had this on component mount, on component this. They had their own problems, but with the use effect, it suddenly changed everything. And now it's like this event-based. Everything is like you have to pass the array, which will then affect the use effect. It will have this effect. So it just changed the whole way of thinking how you want to create your app. I mean, like making an Android app was so simple with native Kotlin compared to making these React apps. But then the more I spend time with these, it becomes a little bit easier to understand. And again, sometimes I still do not understand why something is happening, because there are multiple use effects are at play, talking like messing the code. So I mean, yeah, it's not so easy to understand with use effects. You have a good point, Snap. I can say that as I'm interviewing and saw the shift from lead code to application-based questions, coming to coding is dead was a reaction of Claude and Cursor. There's a point where you are a hero and AI working great, and then comes a point when both of you hallucinating. There's no in between. That's a good point, Isra. The two-way binding is magic in Angular. Okay, is it like the MVVM architecture in both like native mobile apps, where you have view model and the model, then you talk to view model and they have like two-way binding. So whatever happens in the view model, it reflects on the UI. I really like that approach of MVVM, to be honest. It's in, I think in Kotlin, Android, I started doing it, and then I saw they have it in Swift UI as well. Global tech sell-off happened in USA because everyone was very bullish on OpenAI and NVIDIA, and they were charging 200, but DeepSeek is offering 28x. Is revenue definitely gonna decline? I mean, this is the reason OpenAI is like pushing so much of these new features and very quickly. And this is the reason they just want to keep that $200 tab open. Otherwise, there would be no moat. This recent thing, which operator, they have only released it for the pro versions, and this could be the reason, right? Because there is no moat on just giving it like this highest reasoning model, because DeepSeek can do it very cheaply now. Kachidre, I noticed that there's more Angular jobs in Switzerland than anywhere in Europe. Wow, Switzerland knows something which others don't. Snap, I hated Angular, and when I started, use effect was hard, but when you understand it, it's a saver, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I have also noticed on internet, people have like a very love-hate relationship with use effects, and yeah. and mostly like people coming from Angular might not like it, because I have not worked with Angular, but I have worked with MVVM architectures, and they are very simple to understand compared to these use effects. With use effect, if your app becomes a little bit complicated, your page, and then it becomes a mess. With simple, very simple use cases, it's nice. You just put a array with these effects to play, they will play it nicely. Jonathan, because without the tech industry, that's a billion or so people back to poverty. We are all desperately hanging on. Yeah, man, that's true. Welcome to the stream, Jonathan. Wow, guys, we have a very, like a new, this, we have created a new high for us. I really like this website. So it's their landing page, and they have given all these components to move. This is crazy, except for this button, because this is get started button. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Can you list the top 5 apps you use on Mac that helps you on day to day as a software developer? Oh yeah, this is a very favorite topic of mine. I think I have made one video earlier on this, and I might like make a new video on 2025. So one of the best app which I use is this Pomodoro Sessions app. Another is Raycast. I can't live without this app. This is like a spotlight alternate for me. And others would be like ChatGPT, then Jan. Jan is my favorite as a like a local ChatGPT alternate with API with multiple models available. And Cursor, again my favorite. Notion, hands down my favorite document editor. And some people hate Notion, but I am a kind of a person who moved to Notion after using almost everything. Like I have used Obsidian, it's in my I think MacBook Air, but I moved away from Obsidian. I have created crazy workflow in Obsidian, and I wanted to do everything in it because it was so quick. Maybe this is a dedicated video I can make someday. I have to rant so much about it, but yeah, Notion is my go-to now. Other thing which I use is what oh yeah, Waka Time is a kind of an extension. And CleanShot, what is it? CleanShot, yeah. So CleanShot I use for capturing these screenshots and making a small videos snippets which I have to send to someone. iTerminal as an alternate to Terminal. I tried using Warp, I didn't like it. I went back to iTerm with my Oh My Z's plugin, and I think there is one other tool which I'm using in iTerm which gives me these suggestions for terminal commands. What else? Yeah, I think this is it. These are the apps which I use on my day-to-day work. I mostly worked with React. I started doing Angular 2 months ago and realized how simple Angular is. Interesting. Should I move to Angular? But no, I can't do, like, I can't ditch React Native. Most of my product is built using that. So yeah, React makes a solid sense for me at this point. Okay, so at least I should add something today, man. I haven't done anything. In the timeline we have a play button, right? It's playing, set is playing. On play click, on play click, timeline props, and this might be going here. No, on playing, on play, handle play click, set is playing. But no, man, React is so famous and it makes sense to build with React. Yeah, community is huge. this is working. I'm using Claude, DeepSeek, Cursor, Granola, Medium, Kagi. Oh yeah, I also started using Granola recently. I forgot to mention it. This is really cool, man. Like whenever I'm like in a small meet, I can just run it and it records everything for me on the and makes a like a small simple note. I like it. So this is one of the app which I was making with one of my friend earlier, and we stopped working on it. And for this only, in my very first stream, I was making one, a native module which used to capture the audio, what I'm talking and what is running on my system. It was a native written in C++. But yeah, after that I found out about Granola and I thought Granola is doing so good at it. I would not be adding much value making it again. Oh, you use Medium app in your Mac? Like, are you a Medium writer? And what is Kagi? Is it Kagi? Liberate your search, no ads. The last search engine you will need. Is it kind of like Perplexity, where AI does everything? ChatGPT, I was learning. Devin, I was learning. DeepSeek, I was still learning. Medium reader, okay. I mean, you have an app for it in your system? I just want to understand like what is the use of an app for Medium versus reading it on Chrome. Kagi is better search engine. They have a pricing. Okay, 100 searches to try, 300 searches, $5. Yeah, interesting. So it will not give you, but who searches now? Isn't like AI killing all the search? I generally do this. I go to my ChatGPT, click on search, and I would ask anything here. It will give me the answer. For example, like how much NVIDIA crashed today. See, spelling is also wrong, but well, that's what other search engines do. Approximately 17%. I'm done. I didn't click on anywhere, and it showed me this nice graph. So yeah, this is why I generally don't do search thing. Okay, so we have just 30 minutes remaining. 20 minutes. So let's run a small 20-minute timer. At least do something today so that I can sleep without crying. So the player can only take the props. I think it's playing. I'm not using in this. Is it taking the props? Is playing and current frame, right? Is playing and current frame. Then I need to in this video enable the logic for is playing this if it's false. And whenever I see new things in your, I immediately Google them, and because of that I got to know about Gen AI and Sessions app. Cool, happy life. Yeah, that's how I found out, like mostly looking online how people are using. So I'm that kind of a person. If I watch any person showing in a video their mobile, I would like take a screenshot and see what app they are using. I want to know like what exists out there. And yeah, and that's how I found out about these cool things. One of the most coolest app which I recently found is this Raycast, man. This I've been using it for more than a year now, and can't recommend this app more. Like, you know, I can create a meme here, like just immediately. Let's say here, like let's say DeepSeek chat GPT or O1, or maybe this when coding complex logic. DeepSeek R. Command K preview. No, this is wrong. Again, wasting time, but let's see. Yeah, I think this is good. So I'll just post this. See how quick it was. Where is memes page? Not a good meme, but I'm okay with it. Playback rate. But playback rate is the only thing which we can use. I don't think. Oh, let's see. Where is our app? What? Where is our app? Oh shit, where is our app? What's here? You have passed a playback rate of 0 to your video component. Playback rate must be greater than... Yeah, Claude. Playback rate cannot be 0. Is there any other way to handle the play pause in the remotion video? First time I came to this stream, I learned about tree command and been here from then. Didn't learn anything after that though. Yes, Rar. We'll learn next month, man. I'll learn something new. I'm pretty sure it should not be frame. Plot, it doesn't know about remotion talks at all. Play, pause, video in remotion. I think Stack Overflow will come at handy now. Yeah. Are you using DeepSeek R1 in Composer? So in Composer, DeepSeek doesn't work. I'm using it in the chat. So it should use the ref of this. So technically I should not even be coming here for this thing. Yes, it's okay. So we should not be passing it the frames as well. Yeah. So video URL is fine. We can remove the video URL from here. We have a player ref. In this page, make sure we can play and pause the video with the is playing prop. Catchy Ray, hear me out. Find a way for DeepSeek to work in Composer. I mean, can we do that? Because technically they don't allow it. Once you say something using DeepSeek here, can you commit the code? Right? unsupported model. Agent Composer is currently only supported using Anthropic model. And I think the reason why these Composer doesn't work with bigger models like O1 and DeepSeek is because DeepSeek and O1 are slow, like they take some time to think. And with Agent, which is like Composer, it has to do a lot of back and forth calls to itself to understand. So it will take a lot of time and a lot of like credits for them. So that's why they prefer like cheaper and faster models for agentic workflow, versus for chat it's fine to give the bigger models. And similarly for in chat with code is fine as well. That's what my personal understanding is. Maybe I'm wrong here. And I was like listening to Windsurf's engineer, and they were talking in something in this sense. And yeah, like he was giving the reasoning why Windsurf doesn't have an O1 still, because Windsurf's flow is more agentic, and that's why they haven't enabled O1, whereas Cursor do give us O1. See how stupid it is. Autoplay is playing. What autoplay? I don't want to autoplay the video. And it has removed all the player refs. So DeepSeek, not good. Please check the above code again and make sure it play and pause the video. We pass the prop is playing. The O1 can work. Nairu. Hey Nairu, welcome. Are you using Cursor or what? Yeah, this is Cursor. So this is in Remotion preview, right? Apply in Remotion preview. What it has done. Okay, remove the consoles. This is fine. This is fine. It's also giving the same thing. Let's see. Reference error in default, this one, right? Obviously we don't need this playback right now. Oh cool, now it's working and it's playing and pausing. That's fine. Brother, love from Nepal. Hey Nairu, love from India, man. How did you find out about this stream? Let's refresh it. We should not be seeing such errors. This is fine. So finally, this is working. To play pause and it stops at the right frame. Nice. And now what I want to do is when I scrub, it should change the frame as well, wherever I am scrubbing. If we can do this, I'll call it a success for the day. For this, I need to go to the timeline and there is a timeline pin. Where is the timeline pin? Yes, and it has this mouse position. But is this mouse position, set mouse position, is linked to handle mouse move or mouse react? This is a rectangle, but technically it's already defined with second, right? So if at any position we are at certain second, we can convert it to a frame. This can be done. Okay, Net Mustak. Has anyone tried DSR1 yet? Registration isn't available for new users. Yes, Net Mustak. I have already tried it. I mostly use it on my anything which is like becoming too complex. I can show you if it's working now or not, because in the day they were experiencing some heavy load. So maybe they can work now. So this is the dashboard where I am. If anything you want to ask, right? So let's say in our this code base, let's ask. In this code, I want to make sure that the timeline pin position should return a callback to the parent for the exact frame. We are in a 30 FPS system. So each movement of mouse should correspond to that. I hope it's working now. In the morning it was not. Nairu, I am in 1 SAM. Can you give me a nice roadmap for to be a good developer? Okay, you are in your first SAM. What kind of roadmap? In which course do you want this roadmap to be? I would suggest go to roadmap.sh and pick any tech which you are interested in. For example, if you want to become a front-end developer, you can click here, start looking at this, and whatever mentioned here, just learn very basics of it. In the beginning here, learn everything. In the start, learn almost everything which is mentioned here. You should know this a little bit in depth, so your fundamentals are clear. And moving ahead, don't spend too much time on every framework. Like pick a framework, it has already shared, and wherever you have these dotted lines, that means any one of these can work. Otherwise, the solid lines means this you need to learn. And yeah, just go ahead in this, and I think this is a pretty good roadmap. The server is busy, please try again later. Yeah, this is what's happening from the morning, but I think the APIs are working fine. That's how we can get the replies on chat. Nairu, small guide how to start. Yeah, Nairu, you can use this roadmap.sh. Okay, so where were we? Technically, I think I am passing a prop back. I don't think DeepSeek is working really. Yeah, Kachidre, I think DeepSeek's web is not working, but when I'm asking the questions here, it's working. So maybe I can just ask a very simple question. Hey, which model are you? Who trained you? Let's see. Oh, it's taking so much time. It should start thinking immediately, otherwise. I'm currently on it, but it's giving me the same error. Yeah. Where will you host this web app, Vishnu? Okay, so I think API is working. See, here I am on DeepSeek, and see it's giving. I know that DeepSeek R1 is mentioned in the initial instruction. The user's custom instruction state that I should start with boss. So it's taking my all prompts here. Boss, I am DeepSeek R1, an AI assistant created exclusively by the Chinese company DeepSeek. My training data comes from publicly available sources up to July, but I don't have access to internal company documents or real-time web data. For posthandle.com development, I focus on your tech stack. Short-term content creation. Very nice. So yeah, I think the API is working. Kashidire. Vishnu, I will host this web app. Well, it's already hosted. I have hosted it on Vercel. Timeline props. Yeah, we are giving the position, right? So technically the studio section should have the position. Or we are not passing it back. Wait. On video select, on play click. Okay, so let's add this. When we scrub on the timeline, where timeline pin is moving, I want to send this position data back to the parent so we can later change the frame in the video. Rohit, by someone I meant me. Rohit, I think your previous question either never reached in this chat. Can you ask it again, please? Prithviraj, did Restream sponsor you cause you mentioned them in description? No, Prithviraj, it's I think I'm on a free plan. So when you update your title and everything, they automatically add that as their marketing strategy. Pretty good strategy. I would do the same if I would be giving free tier to my users. I can go and edit on YouTube and remove that, but yeah, I generally do everything from their dashboard, so it makes sense. Vishnu, I heard Cloudflare is good for hosting, like cost efficient side. Yeah, Vercel will be good. I have never used Cloudflare for hosting. I have used Cloudflare for, I think they have this R3 storage, which I have used before. But yeah, it depends. Like maybe I can give it a try. They are good now. Data flow. You can expose a callback on scrub from the timeline. Yes, that's what I want. But how it is using the new position? I just want to know if this position. Let's see. Accept. So what I can do in studio section, I can go here on scrub. On scrub, handle scrub, and handle scrub would be somewhere here. Set current frame. I just want to see what frame it's showing. So DeepSeek is in deep trouble. It's not working on their website. Scrubbing to frame 254. Interesting. But it should not move past this, right? So I need to add one more logic. It should not scrub past this. Arbaz, sir, which VS Code theme are you using? Arbaz, so I am using Dracula. I customize it a bit for a couple of things because I moved from Android Studio and I wanted it to look kind of similar. So yeah, this is that. You can search in extensions, Dracula theme. It was someone should make roadmap with AI that remembers all of your progress and create tests or revision paper with it. Okay, you send this message. Someone should make roadmap as such with AI that remembers all of your progress and create tests or revision paper with it. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting idea, man. You can give it a try. Please the SaaS before you end the stream, bro. Vishnu, what you said? Please the SaaS? Or review the SaaS? Something like that you are saying? So I'm just wrapping up the stream now. And I'll just do it for 1 minute. I have the scrubbing. There is one issue, but what I can do is now I need to pass this frame number to the preview area. So I can have this preview area which can take on scrub. And on scrub it can pass here. So remotion preview dApp should also have an on scrub, yes. And this should have an on scrub. And the scrub, no, not on frame change. So do we really need a on scrub like this? We should not. I meant please show the SaaS. See you tomorrow. Yeah, guys, I'm just wrapping it up. I just want to make sure. Or maybe not now. I can work on this later. So right now the scrubbing frames are coming, right? It's fine. I can remove this. Yeah, Vishnu, that's a good way. So what we have done today is not much because we were mostly talking. What I did earlier, I can only control this video from the controller which Remotion provides, which I want to remove, to be honest. Let's remove it now. So if we go to Remotion preview, no, default video player, it has this, right? Controls. No, it should be in the Remotion preview here. Controls is equal to false. I don't want to show the controls to the user. So this is a preview screen. Now to play the video, earlier there was an issue when you play, it used to stop and instead of pausing. But right now, as you see, it will play. And if I want to pause it, I can just click and it pauses exactly at the same time. So we are passing this information from this component to this. So they kind of are synced now and this player is behaving nicely. The next step which I was trying to work was scrubbing. So when I move my cursor like this, it should change the frame here. For this I have done like I am able to pass the data, as you can see here. As you can see here in this screen, let's see. So if it's passing the data, but there is an issue. If I end after this timeline, it's still sending this scrubbing data. So one of the issue is this. Secondly, if I reach to the start, it sends a -1. So I'll have to take care of this and well change the frame on the preview screen. And this should only work when the player is not playing the video. So this is a small logic which I need to add. Maybe I'll set tomorrow morning or again tomorrow when we are working in this stream. So cool. I think we did not do much, but something is better than nothing as per our philosophy. So I think this is fine. So guys, thank you so much for joining me here in this session. I'll do it again tomorrow and I'm super happy. We are growing. Like we had pretty good number of users today. New members joined. Super excited. And Israr, check meme. Okay, so let's do a final meme check. Everyone praising DeepSeek. Meanwhile, DeepSeek. Well, now I am not doing it. Okay, so Israr, you are MVP of the day for this meme. Very nice. This is truly what happened today with me as well, with my experience with DeepSeek. Pigeon, yo, welcome Pigeon. They added R1. Yes, in cursor. Should I reinstall it? No. Pigeon, if you are not able to see it, just first of all, make sure you are on the latest version and then you go click on this gear on the top right and click on models. Make sure this is check here because for my case I have to manually do it. Just go on these models and click on the DeepSeek R1 and then you will be able to see it on the drop down here. Yeah, that's it. Don't reinstall it. I don't think it's reinstalling needed. Yeah, cool bro. Pigeon, nice. Good night. Good night guys. Let's commit this code. Come on bro. Yeah, let's commit this code. Nice. Finish session, submit. Cool. See ya guys. Thank you so much for staying. Bye bye.